Well, just first off, with you being at Manning Passing Academy, Austin, how has it been so far? First time, correct, being here? So, yeah, first time as a counselor. What's it like?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I think getting out here and just compete and having a good time learning from, the whole Manning family. They've been great. I'm super thankful for the opportunity. And then getting out here and just coaching high school kids, being a camper myself in 2018, just coming out here, it was a blast. So I'm excited to just give back to these kids.
Yeah, what's it been like to take off the shoulder pads, pick up a whistle? Now you're being a coach now. What's that like?
I mean, shoot, it's awesome. I think just kind of giving them any little tidbit that I can, going back to their high school and being able to just lead their team is what we're trying to do. And so we're excited to coach these kids this weekend.
Yeah. And when you speak about coaching, I know you come from a great coaching tree in Dan Lanning up there. What is that like? Can you see the energy from the outside looking in? You see how he is character-wise, but as a coach, what's Dan Lanning like?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's super consistent is the word I would use, and I think every week he just brings the same energy. We practice the same no matter the opponent, and you see that on game days. We're super prepared, go out there and execute, and win a lot of football games.
On the flip side, Dante Moore coming in. Yeah. What have you seen from the freshman from Duncanville?
Yeah, I mean, he's an elite player, and all those freshmen that we brought in, even on the O-line, DBs, receivers, like they've all done a good job of just picking up the playbook and coming in and executing. So it's fun to watch those young guys go out there and have fun and, learn kind of the college tempo.
Yeah, you spoke about the young guys. You had an old guy leave the quarterback room in Dylan Gabriel. What did you kind of learn from him this past year?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like having Bo and Dylan in the room my first 2 years, just the way that they prepare. Both of them were super consistent going in each game. Like you never felt like, we weren't prepared. Like they knew what to do. They knew the defense in and out. And so I think that's the biggest thing that I took away.
I was just talking to Cade, and he was mentioning how he loves how dudes stay at programs. And you're a prime example of that. Now Dante coming in. Why stay at Oregon? And what do you think that kind of tells about yourself and your character?
Yeah, I mean, that's just who I am. Like, I'm a competitor. I love the program. I didn't want to leave. I think Coach Stein and Coach Lanning they speak for themselves. Just the consistency that I mentioned earlier, they show that every day. And so I wanted to be at a program where I thought that I could showcase my ability and set myself up for the future.
Yeah, one thing I learned about you doing a little bit of research, good golfer. Who's the best golfer on the team?
Try to be. We get out there and play a bunch with the boys, but I don't know who's the best. It just kind of depends on the day.
Yeah, where the wind's at that day. Right. What course we're playing
Try
on.
to hit them straight.
Pre-game playlist?
It kind of varies, just depending on the game, but little rap, little country, just depending on the time before the game, and then just change it up each week.
You say country, Dripping Springs guy right here. So yeah. Ty Summers at all?
Yeah, Ty Myers.
Ty Myers. My apologies.
Ty Myers. He's a legend now. He's making it big in the country music world. So excited for him.
Okay. And lastly, for you, what are you just hoping to grow in this year? I know you have these opportunities now that you probably didn't have the last 2 years to show and prove your worth. And so, what are you excited for, and what are you trying to grow in?
I'd say my biggest improvement, this offseason, I think, is like leadership, just being a voice on the team for the younger guys, and then going out there and just executing our offense to the best of my ability. That's biggest improvement, and I think just carry that into fall camp is what I'm trying to do.
Excited to see you. Former Dripping Springs quarterback, now Oregon Duck quarterback, Austin Novosad. Nice meeting you, Jim.
Yes, sir. Thank you.